Most of the time, when you get a report from a farmer in Wales saying something's living in his stable, you sort of expect a fox, maybe a badger. Perhaps he doesn't recognise what a horse is. What you don't expect are footprints that don't belong to anything known to man. But this wasn't an animal, not by our definition. These 3 images are single frames clipped from 8 hours of footage by a CCTV camera. Whatever it was, well, at least it was a fast little bugger. They were taken by a stable owner outside Carmarthen 3 nights ago. Disturbed straw, residue of something like soot but organic, out for tests, and a noise something like whispering through tinfoil, whatever that means. Locals say it sounds like 100 people breathing at once. Now, intelligence suggests 2 possible culprits. One, a kobold, crafty little devils from German mining folklore, mischievous, territorial but rarely malicious. The other, the Coriniaid, a race from the Mabinogion, a plague of whisperers. They hear everything, every plan, every breath. You can't surprise them, you can't sneak up, you can't even think without them knowing. If that's what's in Carmarthen, then history has just taken a very, very bad turn. The Koiniaid weren't beasts, they weren't demons, they were listeners. They lived among us in the age of kings. Every secret, every whisper they heard. They sowed paranoia and fear. Nations fell because of what they knew. King Llud, desperate, crossed the sea to France, where his brother Llefelys ruled. The Coriniaid could hear every sound in Britain, but not across the Channel. It was the only safe place left to speak. Llefelys told him, "There is a sound they cannot bear. Take the insects of the earth, grind them, mix them with the water, and pour it upon the land." It was brutal. It got results. It bloody worked. When the mixture hit the soil, the Coriniaid screamed. They died with their hands over their ears, bleeding from their skulls. It ended the plague, but it left Britain scarred by silence. A silence we thought may last forever. 3 nights ago, something started killing livestock in Carmarthen. The farmer said he heard the sheep screaming before anything touched them, as if they knew what was coming. And the whispers, those who've entered the stable since have reported hearing their own voices calling them from the rafters. That really matches the Coriniaid behaviour. They feed on attention, on awareness. The moment you realise that they're there, they're already listening. Professor de Montfort's research notes confirm that sound-based weapon used by King Llud was chemical as well as using psychic resonant frequencies, that it disrupted the Coriniaid's ability to perceive thought. We could reproduce that in theory. We've built an acoustic generator calibrated to low-frequency resonance. If they're back, we'll flush the bleeders out. If not, we'll have one very unhappy horse. Cadet Barnes reports visual movement in the rafters, temperature drop 8 degrees, air feels heavy. I've seen kobolds before, they're loud, they giggle. This didn't move like that, it flowed, it was listening. Generator worked, but only briefly. It's still in there, and if the Coriniaid are truly returning, they won't stay hidden for long. King Llud used insects and courage to rid Britain of the Coriniaid once, but the world's louder now, more connected. If they've come back, there's nowhere left they can't hear. So I'm putting this to you, cadets, and anyone watching. The next time you hear a whisper when you're alone, don't answer it. Don't even think about it, because if it's listening, then it already knows you're there. And if anyone near Carmarthen sees movement in the halos, report it, please, immediately. We may be on the verge of another plague. Thanks for listening. Please, questions and volunteering in the comments.